Hey, Kane Train 3 here with a hack showcase for Return of the Dark Sorcerer, the FF6 hack. This was one of the first hacks I discovered and I loved it. And I did a hack showcase video for it sometime last year, which was one of my first hack showcases. And because of a lot of updates from then until now, I decided to completely redo the video and add an actual blog review this go round. And for the host, Digital Era Twitch, much appreciated, my friends. If my mouse will work, there you go. So this is a FF6 hack. So this is a major FF6 hack, and by major I mean practically everything has changed. Characters, the roadmap, items, gear, everything. The story beats remain the same though. So I'm going to post in the chat where to find this on romhacking.net, and I'll have an actual review of this up in probably a few days. So like other hack showcases, I'm going to go through the beginning of this. I'm going to go up to the burning of Figaro after we get through everything from the beginning, which is gonna take a while. And then I'm going to jump over to Zozo when magic comes into play with the espers, because the magic system is different in this one than it is in vanilla FF6. Basically, if you've played the FF6 hack Brave New World, the magic system is the same as that. As in, not everybody can use espers and not everybody can use the same magic. Which is honestly a system I really like. And there goes my antivirus being annoying again. Goes. After we get out of Zozo and equip some espers and see what the magic does, we're going to end when I go back to Jidor to get everything set up for the opera house scene. Only reason I'm doing that is because we have the introduction to Setsu's counterpart, and I think everyone's going to enjoy the music picked for Setsu's counterpart. Which reminds me, as you've just heard here, all of the music has been changed. You're going to have tracks from various other video games at some points, as everybody's theme music, battle music, overworld, etc. And you're going to have some tracks from actual movies and cartoons and stuff. This game actually has two soundtracks. This is soundtrack A, but when you download this from rumhacking.net, it comes with a number of files with other optional hacks that you can add into it. One of them being a soundtrack B, along with other stuff, changing the magic system back to vanilla, different item names, stuff like that. I don't remember offhand. Hey Spade, how's it going, buddy? So offhand, I would give this hack probably a 4.5 out of 5 or a 5. Only reasons for that is, one, the difficulty can be offsetting at times, much later than we're going to get, because a lot of the bosses in this are, how can I put it? They're tough, but a puzzle. You have to figure out how to defeat them, how to get through their defenses, how to counter some of their attacks, stuff like that. It's pretty much like when you're fighting many of the super bosses in FF6 Ultra. They're a puzzle. A few times you lose because you don't know what their script is doing, but after a while you start figuring it out. And sometimes you can just bulldoze your way through, sometimes you can't. Just chilling before bed. I'm glad you're spending your time here chilling with me before bed, buddy. So, like I've said, this is a really good hack and I highly recommend it. The only other thing that could be off-putting is some of the counterparts to the FF6's vanilla cast, which I'll get to in brief detail here, because we're going to end up meeting half of them in this showcase. One of them being Sid's counterpart is Professor Oak. Let that sink in. Yes, that Professor Oak from Pokemon. He's Sid. Honestly, I don't mind it. It's off-putting, but I guess it works. I think one of the files included with this gives the reasoning behind it. I don't remember it offhand because I tossed out most of the files for this after I made the latest hack. Honestly, hold on, let me... Oh, I do have it, okay. Maybe when I take a break later, I'll pop it open and read it off if somebody reminds me. Locke and Celus's counterparts are Cloud and Tifa. And honestly, their 16-bit styles I really like. You were probably wondering why Cloud and Tifa were in that splash screen when the stream started, along with the splash screen image over in the upper right corner. That could be off-putting for people, but they fit in pretty well, honestly. And yes, since I said Locke and Celus's counterparts are Cloud and Tifa, yes, that means... Spoiler alert. Yes, that means... Spoiler alert. Iris is Rachel, and Sephiroth makes a happy little cameo too. Other characters from other FF games. Strago's counterpart is Fusuya. I think Golbez shows up in around that part also. I honestly don't remember. And Rome's counterpart is... I can't even remember her name right now. The little summoning girl in FF9. Alright, so let's begin. Disclaimer, this is strictly a non-profit fan project and is not endorsed or affiliated with Square Enix or Nintendo Corporation. Blah 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 blah. I'm actually going to fast forward through this because honestly I wish there was a way to skip this. And this. And one of the things that's going to make this a lot longer is because I'm going to go through the extended opening. Whenever I actually stream this officially, I'm just going to go through the standard opening, and I'll probably when it gets exported over to YouTube, I'll just putting a link for the extended opening. And like I said, I'm going to just skip this meet the devs section here. Honestly, I wish there was a way to just fully skip this, and I honestly don't feel like I really don't feel like hitting the fast forward button on SNES 9X right now. Also, tomorrow night is going to be Viewer's Choice Arcade Night, And Saturday is going to be Viewer's Choice Retro. So getting your choices on Twitter, please, please, please. Or if you want, use 10 channel points to make a suggestion for both or one of the Viewer's Choice nights. I still have a lot of slots open, so please make some picks. If you've already picked on Twitter, feel free to make another one here in this stream. Hey Chris, how's it going? How's the Symphony of the Night randomizer been treating? Give a shout out for Chris 474. Along with Perfect Spade, the best spade on Twitch. It treated me wonderfully and generously. That's great, dude. I did see that video you popped over into my Twitter right before I went live. So all of the sprites have been changed to reflect the new story here, and there's a lot of other artwork that's been added too for character portraits, new enemies, redesigned enemies, and there's a few enemies in this that you're going to remember from other Final Fantasy games, along with other games in general. Also, if I remember correctly, when you're on Mount Coates and you get Sabin, Raditz shows up. Why not? And like I said, we're going to go through the extended introduction. If and when I officially stream this, I won't go through the extended introduction. I'm just doing this for the sake of the hack showcase. Oh, and speaking of hack showcases, next one's coming up after this. FF4 Ultima version 26 sometime next week. Chrono Trigger, Prophet's Guile, and Flames of Eternity sometime in June. Dragon Warrior 1 through 3 delocalized to start off Dragon Warrior month in July. And FF6 Beyond Chaos randomizer sometime in the future. And maybe some afternoon when I have time and I feel up to, I'll finally do the Tales of Phantasia one. What difficulty? Normal. I'm sure as hell not going through harder difficulties for this. In a world torn apart by endless war. So like I said, the sprite work in this is excellent, along with other artwork for character portraits, enemies, and so on. Some parts of this can be off-putting, mainly the difficulty even on normal when it comes to some bosses and areas, and the fact that there's some characters from other games in this as FF6's cast stand-ins. Mainly, like I said before, you've got Professor Oak as Sid, and you've got Cloud and Tifa as Locke and Celis, and Fusuya as Strago, and that Summoner girl in FF9 as Realm. For the record, I'm not pushing any buttons here. Only time I tried this, I tried it on hard. You poor soul. How far did you get? So here we got an introduction how and why Biggs and Wedge is going with Terra to Nosh. Also, all of the locations have been changed. So as I go along, I'll start using their names in this hack instead of going by their FS6 vanilla names. Mostly because I can never remember half of their names in this. Magic Tech Facility, then I kind of stopped. I played this on normal, one of the earlier versions. I kind of stopped after the... Where did I stop? After the banquet. Honestly, I should have kept going after the banquet to meet Fusuya, the girl from FF9, and Gobez. Hey, a Metroid. I really like the idea of this extended opening because it really adds to the story of the how and why Biggs and Wedge ended up going to Nourish, what happened with Terra, and pretty much how Celis ended up under South Figaro. So what do you think of it when you did play it, Chris? Speak, monkeys! I'm actually glad the dialogue here changes automatically, so I don't have to push any buttons for once. I love the craziness of it. I love the craziness of it too, because you'll go in thinking it's going entirely by FS6's beats, and then it'll throw a curveball at you in one way or another. On the plus side, for me doing this, I actually remember where Figaro's castle is this time. Sort of. Since the last time I did this, I completely forgot the roadmap was changed and I got lost on the way there. Exactly like this opening part. I do like the opening part, and I really like how it adds to Cloud and Tifa's story and explains how Tifa ended up under South Figaro when you get to the 3 scenarios. Oh yeah, I should be taking screenshots for my review. Dummy. Brave New Road hack was awesome. I've got that one lined up for a future hack showcase, possibly. And I've also mentioned here that the magic system is the same as Brave New World, where not everybody can use the same espers and magic, which I really like the magic system for, instead of dumping every spell on everybody and just spamming Ultima and Cure spells and everything like you can in vanilla. Though that's not saying that has a charm to it. Tomorrow was OP and Brave New World. Oh boy. So for anybody just joining us, after we get through over the beginning and Kefka burning Figaro, we're going to jump over to Zozo, fight the boss there, meet the espers, and get out of Zozo, and go over to Jidor, where we start getting set up for the opera house scene, because I want to show off. When you meet Setzer's counterpart, especially his music, which still amuses me because it really fits. And Chris 474, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Please don't say anything. Failure is not an option. Chris, like I said, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about here. And you probably have a huge grin on your face. Use Tifa. Catch Tifa. No, Chris, she's not a Pokemon. Dot dot dot. Once we have some control later during the attack on Fraust, and when I'm getting over to Figaro, I'm going to try to skip through as many battles as I can to try to speed things up. Uh-oh. Oh, is this going to turn into a fight? Yes, it is. Oh, at least it's automatic. I may have to play this and finish it sometime in the near future. Go for it, dude. When you do, let me know. While this is going on, I'll post another link. I'll post another link for this in the chat with the newest version, 2.6.3. I honestly don't remember what version I had played previously. Oh, search language. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There is some naughty language in parts of this game too. Parental guidance is suggested. I don't have the latest version, just the previous, but it don't matter to me. Doesn't entirely matter to me either. I just like having the latest. So I've got all the latest rounds of bug fixes, change, fixed dialogues, etc., etc. And now we're up to what we remember for the opening of 6. Down. And it looks like I have to push buttons. Unless you decide to switch sides. But that'll never happen. Brave New World has some foul language too. Yeah, the most I played of Brave New World until I stopped was when you, I think when you get the espers. I think I went through the opera scene just for just for the fun of it too. Honestly, later I need to see if I still have the old hack showcase I did for FF6, a complete hack. It's the final countdown. I love the esper system in Brave New World. So do I. So do I, buddy. We're just going to let this run because the final countdown is an awesome song, and you have no taste if you hate this song. Like I mentioned before, for a lot of the music and on the two soundtracks for this comes from various games and other sources, movies, actual music, and so forth. This is really appropriate for this scene. Sing along if you know the words, everyone. Or take out a lighter and just start waving it over your head. But don't set off your fire alarm. Or if you do, don't blame me. Waves lighter around. I think Trish needs a lighter emote now. Here we go. Let's put her on point. No sense in taking any risks. Remember, our beam attacks do considerably more damage with us in the front row. Right, but we'll take more damage. In the back row, less physical damage is taken. You there, sorcerers! Forward! Turn anyone who opposes us into dust. Okay, I guess we're Thanos now. Alright, let's speed this up. Let's turn off the gauge. Okay, I can't remember how to change other things. Alright, screw it. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So, as you can see here, we got a new character portrait for not Tifa, and everything about their stats from FF6 Vanilla is about the same. Magic. And as you can see here, we've got some new names for magics, except for Cure. We got Fireball, Spark, and Icicle for the names of the basic 3 elementals. If I leave town? Okay. Esper's gotta be in here. Move out. So not even Fraust is safe from the Empire. Nope. Oh, we got Lufia Chu battle music. Sweet. Pretty appropriate. I'm kind of on a Lufia Chu kick since Justin has just finished Lufia Chu this morning. Or Jason Paz. I forget now. And yeah, Lufia Chu is still one of my favorite 16-bit RPGs, and the ending still hurts. A lot. Plus, freedom depends on us. Go, doggies. I think that one. Oh, J-Paz finished it today? Yeah, he finished it this morning. I woke up, I had woken up, popped in, and he was in the middle of finding the Sinistrals, so I just stuck around until he finished. And then Phil popped in. And we all got a huge laugh over the "you little hoochies" line. And then we met his wife, too. Now those chance, we got him surrounded. Yeah, poison. I think the fight with the little penguins is next. So, we work hard for our paychecks, dude. I forget what I used. Oh. I think that works on them. I forgot the preemies appeared here. Yep. I mean, they're definitely a cute. Sorry, they're definitely a cute counterpart to the movie. That was too easy. What a bunch of weak. They've got guts, I'll give them that. We can't stay here for long, we gotta move on. Going through our information, the frozen esper was unearthed from a mine shaft. Maybe this one. Affirmative. Oh, before I forget, during the course of both parts of this hack showcase, there's going to be 5 chances for naming heroes. Pretty much the time when we name, Terra. After this, Locke, the Figaro brothers, well, they're counterparts here anyway, and Setzer's counterpart when we move on to part 2 right before we end. So if you like, feel free to use some channel points and suggest a name for me. For them, I mean. Alright, we're going to go over to the save point. Oh, crap. Oops. I also forgot the boss after we fight the second boss. The second boss here coming up is going to be one of those puzzle type bosses I mentioned before. And he's somebody from Rick and Morty. No. Ah, my existence serves no purpose. Nope, it really doesn't. And I'll be save stating to try save some time here and there too, especially with some of the fights, in case things go south fast. Which knowing me is bound to happen. Stand back, I got this. Right. Boss freedom depends on us. We'll never submit to the bloody empire. Release the Fire Weaver. Oh, okay, we're British now. Cool. And here's our first boss. Counterpart to the Welk. Wait, hold your attack. This here is no normal monster. This one's a real threat. Am I the only one who thinks this thing looks like he's got a pineapple on its back? I mean, seriously. Yeah, no. You know what that word is. Remember hearing about that giant fire-breathing spider that absorbs fire and stores the energy in its abdomen? In its pineapple? Right, so whatever you do, don't attack the body. Got it? Copy that. Aim for the head. Okay. It does kind of look like a pineapple, but that was my first thought the very first time I played this too. I pretty much nicknamed him Pineapple Butt for that reason. Oh yeah, let me heal. Oh, of course. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, Chris. Honestly, I do that at least once or twice when I fight the Welk in vanilla too. I'm pretty sure everybody has at one point. Now you just gotta remember also how to fight the next boss, since, like I said, that's kind of one of those puzzly bosses. I really like the boss music. Same here with the Mist Dragon FF4. I'm pretty much, I've played enough FF4 that I'm pretty much trained to more or less know when to fight it. Though I will end up attacking it when it's a miss at least once or twice. Well, at least we know how this guy shot web. And let's highlight her a little more. Alright, come on now. Boom. Goodbye, pineapple bot. And we got recharge. Okay. Oh, before I forget, since I mentioned the music, thanks for the GGs. Since I mentioned the music before, we got a music player here showing everything that's in the game. This is, like I mentioned before, this is soundtrack A. We got music from Chrono Trigger. Best boss battle music in Chrono Trigger. Prove Me Wrong. EVO. FF's Up the Wazoo. That creepy music when you fight the creepy dolls. Of course, Clash on the Big Bridge. It's a classic. Of course, you got music from FF6 and 7, 8. Oh, Eco. Okay, that's her name. Eco is Rome's counterpart in this. You also got Mystic Quest. Easy RPG, but has a incredibly amazing soundtrack. You got Lufia and Lufia 2, Mega Man X, for some reason. I don't know what RS is. I think RS is Romancing Saga. Seeking Denetsu 3, Street Fighter. Wow, music from FF6 and FF6. Yeah, who'd have thought you'd do something like that, dude? That's innovative. I think this is Terranigma. Here's a Fantasia. I don't know what this is. Wild Arms, Xenoblade, Xenogears, Best RPG. Ease. My favorite track from all the Ys games. And you got Zelda. So like I said before, when you do download this, there's a number of extra files. One of them being the B soundtrack and other little fixes and changes for gear, items, spells, stuff like that. Also, could have sworn I put in the patch for walking faster. This is the frozen esper. Did you have to patch this? The original ROM, yes, but The original ROM, yes, on a FF6 ROM. Duh. All the other fixes for like soundtrack B, faster walking, different names for magic, magic and other gear and other little fixes here and there come in separate patches. With the set. The hell was that? The block of ice. Yeah, what about it? It's beginning to break apart. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Screw this, I'm not taking any chances. I'll neutralize it with magma beam. No way! She's fired, damn it! What is it? We need to keep her frozen, not melt the damn ice away. Oh, right, sorry. Use frozen beam, man! There, that should do it. Close score, eh, Briggs? I never saw a closer one. And you never will again. Ah, sweet success. Now let's attach the tow cable and get back to our rendezvous. Right, before they send for reinforcements. How did I not see this coming? Dun dun dun. Boy, this is really one of those days, huh? Okay, puzzle fight time. You there, girl, who are you? Okay. M-Tech barrier, I think, if I remember right. When you come across bosses in this game, it's always good to search them out. Especially when you come across something that's new in this game that's not in vanilla. Because there could be a trick to them. That's a lot of HP. Weak against poison. Okay, now I think I remember what you do. Oh, she doesn't have poison, okay. Poison level 1. If I remember right, you poison him twice. If you try poisoning him a third time, he sets off one of his attacks. Okay. Because I really don't want to set off, I really don't want to poison him a third time and end up setting him off. Like somebody really wants to see me do it. Really? You know what? I'm going to... do another poison just to see what happens. Because maybe it's I can set it off. I can do it a third time, and then if I do it a fourth time, that's what sets off his special. Poison level 3. Okay, I think. Okay, we're still safe. I think. Oh, I mean as safe as I'm fighting the thing. Release poisonous energy. Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay, so it is... Alright, so it is a matter of don't use poison a third time. That's what I thought. Get everybody back to the front row. And then I'm going to use search scope again. Oh, actually, sure, I'll just use scan. I think we got him. Boom. Something's wrong. It smells like a battlefield. Yeah, like death. True. Without warning, the light that the creature had been emitting gets stronger, almost blinding. Fills up the entire mine and swallows up the juggernaut mecha pilots. Where's that goddamn light coming from, Wedge? Feels like my whole body is about to burst into flames. Wah! Hey, Biggs, where'd you go? What's happening to me? Girl. Dot, dot, dot. Here we go. It's not enough. My power is still not enough. And here's how that dude finds her and puts her in his bed. We'll be talked to. Thief elixir. So again, I do have a channel point redemption if anybody wants to rename any of the 5 characters during this hack showcase, starting with her, then Locke, then Edgar and Sabin's counterparts, and Tetris counterpart at the end of the second part of this hack showcase. Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. Is that really me? Did I kill all those people? Or was it just a sick dream? My head. Easy now. This is a slave crown. It robs you of your thoughts, being controlled by the Blackthorn Empire. I'll hold on to it as evidence in order to prove your innocence. It's a miracle that you survived that explosion, let alone unscathed. I can't remember anything at all. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you in time. No, it won't. A mysterious purple-haired woman, born with powerful magical abilities and controlled by a sinister empire. What is her? Oh, Aurora. Honestly, I can't think of anything smart-ass to right now. So we'll keep her at that. My name is Aurora. Amazing, I've never heard of anyone recovering this fast. Orvis, it's nice to meet you. Open up, Orvis, we want that Imperial Witch. We know she's in there. There, what's going on? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to you. I mean, unless reasoning is a giant railgun. Over here, quickly. Hold B button to sprint. You must make your way out through the mines. I'll store them as long as I can. Go. I actually have a weapon this. Oh, okay. That's nice. The float. Point. I just got chased by a pack of hungry wolves, spilled my hard-earned gil all over the floor. Would you mind giving me a minute, please? Oh, okay. I know there's a weapon. I think there's a weapon coming up. That's gonna be. When do you plan to stream Symphony of the Night Randomizer? I'm interested to see what you see looks like. I'm honestly not even sure since I'm technically backlogged with Star Wars and then I've got Zelda next month. If anything, I'll probably be afternoon seeds, afternoon streams. Oh, we got Moogles and Trinis. Of course, they ran away. My sweet little sorceress, with this slave crown, you'll obey my every command. No, I don't want. Yeah, in this, Kefka is even more of a bastard than he was in Ella. Oh, hee hee, good. Burn up everything. Here we've got the Emperor, we've got Kefka, General Leo's counterpart, and Tifa. And Professor Oak in armor. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We are the chosen one. We now stand on the brink of a major scientific breakthrough. I present to you the chief scientist of Project Genesis, Professor Samuel Oak. Hello there, glad to meet you. I am Professor Oak. People refer to me as the Director of Magitech Research, and this Juggernaut Mecha is my finest work yet. These Magitech converters combine the power of magic with machines. In the days to come, we'll witness a total revival of magic. Thank you, Professor. You truly are an unquestionable. It is our destiny and ours alone to take this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. Sophia music, I think? I think so. We must rediscover the full potential of magic by reopening the gateway to the world of the esper. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. With our newfound power, nothing will stand in our way. Huzzah! Long live Emperor Gestor! Long live the Blackthorn Empire! Dun dun dun. He continued. Meanwhile, it's Cloud. What kept you? You been busy with that bodyguard service of yours? It's school. An arrogant and proud former soldier turned mercenary, loyal to those he cares for and is driven to protect them. Cloud. Okay, maybe not. I'm a mercenary. Same thing, right? The difference is like night and day, old man. So what do you want from me? Well, you see, there's a young woman I need you to keep safe. This about the sorcerers? 6 letters max, dude. Oh, well, excuse me, it's been a while since I played FF6, okay? Despite the Empire's recent rise in power, Fraust chooses to remain a neutral territory. Our only hope for independence and freedom is to join forces with the Crimson Blades. Aurora wasn't responsible for her actions. She was being used. Have to get the people of Fraust to understand that. Enough, I'm not here for a lecture. I'll do it. But it's going to cost you this time. 10,000 gil up front. I'm sorry, what? Have you no respect for your elders? What about the damage to my roof? Who do you think is going to pay for that? The mayor? Let's say I owe you one. Just one. So, like I said, Cloud is Locke's counterpart. Tifa is Celis's counterpart. But that doesn't necessarily mean that even though they're it's their counterparts, they're going to have the same abilities as who they're replacing in vanilla. For example, Cloud doesn't have Locke's stealing abilities. He more or less has Kyan's sword tech abilities. Tifa, who we're not going to really meet in this, as Celis's counterpart, has Setzer's gambling wheel as a skill. That's another thing I like about this. Even though they're counterparts to who they are in vanilla, they're not necessarily cookie cutter counterparts. Especially when you meet Gao's counterpart much later in this during the 3 scenarios, who's completely different and who and what is not what you would expect. Though I do like Shadow's counterpart. Phoenix Squad, front and center. Great. Upo. Googles, do you want to join me? Upo. I like Gao's counterpart. Dude, Gao's counterpart is one of the highlights of this hack. Seriously, hands down. Oh, that's right. Muggles and Punies hate each other. Kupo. Okay, let's do what we can. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of vanilla. The second time this happens for the Battle of Narsh, not so much. Blah blah blah. Go forth and conquer, my friends. Oh, now we got battle music from FF7. Neat. Actually, I really don't want to put the buckler on him. And we got Kupak, Orthon, and Minku. And who do we have here? Mog the Geo Dancer, a Moogle with wings, Mondo looking cool, and Muggsy. Stony the Moogle. Okay, let's fight somebody. Hold me closer, Geomancer. And of course. I have no idea what he did, but... Boom, headshot! Everybody do the cavern stretch. I'm not entirely sure what inverse does. Oh, the dogs don't have anything I can... One of the harder parts of this, from the most I played of this, was Battle of Narsh. That was a pain in the ass. You know what's funny though? When I playthrough, when I got up to the Battle of Knowledge for Brave New World, it was actually one of the easier versions. How and why that managed to happen, I don't know, but I'll take it. For whom the bell tolls. Yeah, I think this is the boss music from FF7. Oh, great. Fuck with that. Okay. This is one of those cases where I mentioned that some of the boss fights can be really annoying. So, there you go. Of course. This. Got him. That takes care of that. After we get out here, I'll go to the inners to heal and save again. Hey, you okay? Where am I? What happened? You're in the mines. Part of the floor collapsed and you fell. Oh yes, that's right. So, saved me? Thanks to the Muggles. Who goes? Oh, my head. I can't remember any. You've had quite a day. Nanny told me that my memories would return. Have to give her some time. Anyway, you're safe now. Thank you. Not a problem. Now let's make for Duradal Castle through the Navi Desert. Castle? Won't there be a lot of people? Don't worry, they're on our side. So, if you prefer... Hey, Garrett COW, thanks for the raid, buddy. Alright, let's put her in the front. Hey, Gary, what were you playing tonight? Okay, I gotta find where to heal. My name is Aurora Joker. Okay. Okay. You joking too? Nice. Net strong. People, money, really. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, and here we got the developer house. Okay. At least we got a heal. And here we are in a brave new world. How's Sudoku 2 going for you, buddy? Alright, so if you look on the bottom right here, we've got the road map. And one of those dots around the corner is the castle. Move, Zig. So I'm going to do a couple battles. And then I'm going to run from everything and get over to the damn castle. And we're fighting slimes from Dragon Quest. Mainly because I want to really speed things up now that we're out of everything lost. I think that we could. Nice. Just getting started. Just got the Sudoku Bam Victor to join my party. Nice. Also, there are some items here that teach you magic, which I don't have any equipped now. After this fight, Of course I get points. Now I just gotta remember which direction is the castle. Alright, let's see. Potions, that's MP, recharge. Okay, that's the poison one. If this isn't the right way, which it looks like it's not. Oh snap, it's Killer Bee from Naruto. Just kidding. Alright, that's the cave to whatever the town is in this. Alright, now we definitely do the runaway thing. Because once I get over to the castle... Oh, what, screw, I'm going to fight in. I think this is for XP. Oh no, not the bees. Exactly. So anybody just joining us or who's been looking, this is a hack showcase of the Return of the Dark Sorcerer FF6 hack. We're on our way to Duradal Castle right now, the counterpart for Figaro. I don't get lost this time like I did last time I did this. Oh, who goes there? Oh, it's you. Please proceed. I'm actually going to take a break in a moment, but I want to go to the item shops first. This castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example, oops, they're all top secret. I think I need that for Edgar's counterpart. I don't remember. I know I really shouldn't be that concerned with all this, but it's kind of a force of habit, you know? You know what, I'm gonna buy that because I think he uses speed. Ooh, item shop. I know I really don't need to do this, but like I said, force of habit. I'm going to have to go through all the screenshots later for what I'm going for my review. why it keeps back. Alright, let's do oh, okay, I don't have to heal. That's interesting. Alright, we got that. Let's go meet Edgar's counterpart. Start up that dialogue, and I'm going to take a question. On November 13th, King 23 was asked to replace a resident. That request came from cats. Oh, thanks, dude. You know, there are certain pieces of equipment that have been enchanted to grant us the ability to learn magic. Not really. Must speak with the king. I don't want. Oh, hello there, boy. Hey, I have a name, you know. It's Aurora. Aurora. That name is the sweetest sound to ever grace my ear. Wow, Edgar's counterpart is definitely more... Yeah. Please be merciful and forgive me. Here I'm going to go take a much needed break and stretch my legs and rehydrate. I shall be back shortly. If anybody wants to come up with the name for Serin, feel free to pop in the chat, my friends. Anybody just joining us, here's the link for this hack on rumhacking.net, and I shall be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. We're just going to finish up everything here in Castle, have Kefka burn it, and then jump over to part 2. I think after I beat the boss there before we meet the espers and get magic, I'll take another break since we won't have that much left after all that dialogue and getting over to Theodore's counterpart before we meet Setcher's counterpart. I'm Serin, King of Dalenza. Welcome to my humble palace. You look surprised. Cloud, how was your trip here? Not too bad, but we won't be able to go back to Fraust anytime soon. I see. Then we should hole up here and figure out our next move. Whatever you say. Yeah. I'm shocked to hear of these recent events that have unfolded. Can't even imagine what you've written. Ever Gestro's blatant disregard for human life is nothing short of horrific, completely unacceptable. My kingdom will not tolerate such atrocity. The alliance between our countries is over. King Serin, why are you helping me? Is it because of my abilities? No, your abilities I've yet to witness. Perhaps I'm just a sucker for a... Please, call me Serin. There's no need for you to be... Are you trying to flirt with me? I guess my game could use a... Yeah, Edgar is kind of more of a... I mean, Serin is more of a wannabe ladies' man in this than vanilla. I suppose a normal girl would have thrown herself at a king like him, but I'm hardly normal. Okay, let's do things. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Just be on the safe side for next sort of boss fight. Oh, ouch. Sick burn. This castle stinks. There's nothing to do and no fun places to play, so I just hang out here with the royal kitty. Okay. Oh, there's a cat. I'm Eleanor, matriarch of the royal family. If you need anything, just let me know. Actually, on my way here, I noticed a portrait on the wall of 2 young boys. I recognized the one as Serin, but the other... Oh, didn't you know, young lady? Serin has a half-brother, the son of the late King Duradal. He was such a gentle child, until that one night. Oh boy, flashback time. Serin, can I talk to you? I'm busy. I have to study. I'm sorry to hear about the kid, right? Your father too, you know. Just because we share the same mother, he's not my real father, not even close. Ouch. You think he'll be okay? Why is everyone talking about who will be the successor? What are you, blind? Just look at how pale and weak he's been. Must have been poisoned. Poisoned, but why? Father has no enemies. It doesn't make any sense. You can't possibly be serious. I can't believe how naive you are. Serin. And this is Sabrin's counterpart, Ronan, the Muscle Man. Name is Ronan. Oh, he looks so much like his father. When he ran away from the castle, he was such a sweet, thoughtful little. Wonder what he is like now. Obviously, kind of looked like Sorcerer. Been there. I like the music. Hello again, so what do you think of the castle? Is it to your liking? Oh yes, it's quite lovely. Everyone is so kind and... King Serin, an envoy from the Empire is here. They say it's urgent. Captain, can't you see that the lady and I are having a pleasant conversation? My sincerest apologies, sire. It's okay, everyone makes mistakes. The words that you wanted, or whatever, could you repeat it, please? Someone from the Empire is here to see you. They've got no right to come here without first being invited. It's probably you-know-who. And obviously we don't mean Voldemort. Spoiler, he's now a lich. Pretty much. Serin, you royal turd, why must you live in the middle of nowhere? Oh, would you look at that? There's sand on my boot. Ahem. Yes, sir. All set, sir. Clothing. Move it, dumbass. Was he given the double bird? Probably. So, yeah, Kefka is kind of more of a bastard in this. If it's not apparent. Ah, I did get it right. Yay. The boat brings Kefka, underling of Emperor Geshtor, into a lowly presence. Why, you miserable little... You're looking for an unusual woman. She is a fish ship that has recently escaped our custody. We heard she found refuge. Would this one have anything to do with this rich everyone outward? That's none of your business. In any case, is she here? We will search. Now that's a tough one. See, there's more girls than grains of sand in the Navri desert. I can't keep track of them. Oh, Serin, why must you test my patience? You know by now that you only stand to lose from trying to hide from us. I suggest you take your leave, Kefka. Fill your canteens at the front gate and be gone from my domain. Let's hope nothing bad happens to the precious castle. Make sure to write next time before you decide to pay me a little visit. Humble. She has the biggest... Thanks for the poop sticker, Chris. Really appreciate it. What's up, Cloud? That went pretty well. Guess it could have been worse. Where's Aurora? Show her to the room in the East Tower. I sense a fight about to break out. I love to say and shoot the breeze. Chancellor and I must talk strategy. No, being a king isn't always cracked up to. Follow me. Try to get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll... Your name's Cloud, right? I heard that you're a bodyguard? I'm a mercenary. I used to be a soldier for the Empire, but I left. On the surface, Serin pretends to support the Empire. In reality, he's collaborating with the Crimson organization opposed to them. I've been hired to be his contact with that group. That old man you met in Fraust is also a supporter. What about me? Is it true I belong to the Empire? They were using you. Things are different. I still don't understand. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt worse. What do you think I should do? I can't tell you what to do. Everybody needs to find their own way through life. Cloud, I've already showed her play. I don't want to be alone. Anybody just joining us, I'm doing a hack showcase for the v2.6.3 mod, Return of the Dark Sorcerer. We're just finishing up the first half of it here. Oh no, what has the cook done this time? After this, we're going to jump over to Zozo's counterpart, fight the boss there, and then meet the espers and see what the magic system is like. And then go to Jido's counterpart to set up for the opera house scene, and meet Setcher's counterpart. Which I decided I'm going to do last moment because I remembered how amusing Setcher's counterpart is and how can I put it, appropriate to Setcher he really is. Along with the developer's choice of music for his theme song, which I'm sure everyone's going to recognize. You there, is the cook responsible for this fire? Yes, the cook set fire to the entire castle. That's exactly it. Kefka, what are you doing? Also, if anybody's interested in this, here's the link for it on rumhacking.net. I'll likely have a review of this up on my blog in the next few days. This stream is actually a redoing of one of my first streams and my first hack showcases before I linked up the streams and videos to blog reviews. What does it look like? That's funny, I don't remember casting slow on you. Bring me the girl, now! You're crazy. Crazy? Maybe I am crazy, but one thing I'm not is patient. Oh, this is cool. Fire, hehehe. So nice that they kept that. Get everyone ready to submerge and send out some chocobos for me and my guests. Oh, and hide my magazines for Eleanor. Understood, you just be careful out there. Wow, Serin. Wow. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. No choice but to make you look like the fool you are, Kefka. The brave and noble king abandons his castle and its people to save his own skin. Your father would be so proud of you. I'll have the body stacked into a smoldering pile in his honor. I like this music here. I wish I knew what it was. Okay, boys, sink her into the sand. Don't mess with us. When I do the review, I'm going to try to grab some other screenshots from other sources of other parts of the game, along with some of the other counterparts to v2.6 Vanilla's past. Witness the glory of Duradal Castle. along along with getting some screenshots of Gal's Gal's counterpart in this. That's another great thing about this. Gal's counterpart is actually amazing, useful, and has a great backstory. Bring me the girl, now! Yes, Serin reads play Chocobo. Wow, dude. Just, wow. J Mecha. Alright, so Aethers are the counterparts to his, whatchamacallits, his tool abilities. I like that animation. A sign. I like this music, even though it sounds like it's going to like pull off the record or something. Nice spot. It was either that or Moose Striller. Oh. Really? Really, Chris? Really? I should probably heal. Big time. Alright, this fight's definitely taking longer than I expected. There we go. Boom. Look like those stupid practice drills paid off after all. Son of a succubus. Dead. Oh, that went better than expected. Are you okay, Aurora? Huh? Oh, I'm fine. It's just that horrid man. He seems strangely. You remember Kefka? I'm not sure. It hurts my head just thinking about him. Most people have that effect. He has that effect on most. Never mind that then. Don't give it another thought. We should plan our next move. With the resurgence of magic, whoever has the stronger is likely to, or the Emperor. They need the esper. Sure, could there be a reason why the esper reacted to some kind of connection? I couldn't tell you. These powers just seem to come naturally. Yes, but no ordinary human is born with the kind of powers you have, and... It's okay, but what do you think I should do? Only thing I know for certain is that Black Phone will continue. We should meet up with Sir Astral, leader of the Crimson Blade. Alright, if you think that's best. He's also a renowned wizard. If there's anyone that can help you find out more about your powers, you can trust us. We'll keep you safe. I hear Serin also likes to watch Esper and Hub. To the south, there's a cave system that leads to Seascape Town. We can rest there and prepare the trip across Mount Zephyr. Let's keep moving. And here's that awesome music from Yeez. This is actually quite invigorating. Okay. I noticed something strange about the boards in the first part of the cave. Looked like they had been pulled apart and then put back together. I like the sound of that. That's unlikely, Cloud. You can't simply tear apart a cave wall. Not without a ton of machinery. Even so, there would be some evidence left behind. What do you know? You yourself said you don't get out much. I would really prefer it if you... Right. How can we get through? Time to fly, Choki. Show them the meaning of speed. Work out with your chocobo out. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Achoo! I'm sorry, but this cave is currently close to the... Hey, you're King Serin! And you must be Hector. Yes, sire, you've heard of me? Getting through this cave won't be easy, so I've heard. Please allow me the honor of escorting you. Oh, if you feel so inclined, I won't say no to extra help. Just watch out for the undead. If you're bitten, you become a zombie yourself. So be sure to take the necessary precautions. I brought some condoms just in case. Alright, so this is one of those points where you actually get a extra team member. My image. Those are some really creepy looking enemies. You know what? Screw this. We're just gonna run. I'm gonna try to do a full heal and not get attacked on the way back out. Zelda Dungeon, indeed. Alright, come on, can you run, please? Thank you. Only... Oh, what, I can't leave? Okay. So, you know what? I'll save state right here. And we're going to reset and go to part 2. And here's that magical splash screen again. So here we are in Zozo's counterpart, which I cannot remember the name of this city for the life of me. And we've got the boss fight here before we meet the espers. Back off or I'll crush you flat. And we're fighting a Sasquatch. Okay. Alright, which one was the good fight? That one. And this is one of those weird fights where if you do something, he'll end up countering it with something stronger. Unfortunately, I don't remember the commands for Ronan's blitz attacks are different than from vanilla FF6, so I actually don't remember what they are offhand. Even though this fight does more or less run like the fight at the top of the tower in vanilla. I'm definitely not going to post of Oro throw something in. So Ouroboros is actually Shadow's counterpart, who also has a steel ability. Oh wow! I beat him before he called for help. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe you should have checked his right. Yeah, I probably should have. So Ouroboros has the throw ability. I think there's a item. Maybe I do have it, or it that does give the steel ability. If an eye. Oh, thief gloves. Okay. So before we keep going, let's take a look at his blitzes. Alright, we got Thunder Fist. It's not like I'm going to really use them the rest of this stream anyway. Aura Blast, Rising Phoenix, and Meteor Smash, which is Duplex. Can one of my mods kill that bot, please? What was it going? Oh yeah. Thanks, Chris474. You're the best. And before we continue, let's take a look at this. This is actually a save state I got from one of the devs. That's why I'm kind of beefed up with so many items and whatnot. You've got the tab items from Chrono Trigger for upping your abilities, Golden Apples and Soma drops from FF4. You got a wonderful selection of weapons here and rods. Claws for Tifa, shields for shielding, helmets for wearing, armor for armoring. We've got Serin's Aether attacks. We got the rolls for Ouroboros. And we've got the relics. So white it hurts. But before... Oh, god damn it. Then you got enough items and gear. Dude, like I said, they came with this save state. Honestly, if it wasn't for getting that save state, I probably would have just had the hack showcase and and after where after where we left off, I really wanted to do something with the showing off the magic this go around. Where the hell is there is? I want to do a full save before we get to the next dialogue part. Ugh. Huh? Or are you okay? He's scared, you know. Who are you? This girl your friend? Is Aurora alright? You call her Aurora? How interesting. She is unharmed, but I feel she cannot understand you. As for me, I am ramuh and esper. Esper? Okay, at this point, I'm going to take another quick break before we go to the last stretch so I can stretch my legs and get something to drink. I shall be back shortly, my friends. If you have any other questions about this hack, just feel free to ask. Again, here's the link for it on romhacking.net. Hey everyone, I'm back. We're on the last stretch of a hack showcase for Final Fantasy VI, Return of the Dark Sorcerer, an amazing Final Fantasy VI hack. We're meeting the espers and I'm going to show off the magic system. If you've played the FF6 hack Brave New World, the magic system is pretty much just like that. So since we're also nearing the end, let me know what you think of this hack. Also, you like it, you hate it, burn it with fire, you love the craziness, you want to see what happens next. Tell me your thoughts. But don't espers live in another world? Some of us live in this world, steered away from our realm, sometimes taking the form of humans or animals to survive. The majority of us remain in captivity inside Gestal's Magitech research facility, serving as test subjects. I was one of the lucky ones who escaped, abandoning my friend in my day's hiding keep. But that too is at an end. I sense that you humans are different, have nothing to fear from us. Why are you hiding the fact that you're espers? Quite simply put, humans and espers cannot live together in... I was told that we once lived side by side, but that was a story, right? Those stories are nothing less than the truth. Indeed, we did start out as friends. But then the Magi Wars came along and changed everything. Magi Wars? It was a horrific war that took place long ago. Humans and espers fought for supremacy over Via, eventually combining forces to battle the Dark Sorcerer. Fearing we would be targeted for our magical powers, a dimensional gateway was created. We escaped this world to go through it. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans managed to find the entrance to our hidden... and thus began the hunt for espers. Gestal, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. Blah, 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 blah. In response to this, the Great Elder threw the humans out and sealed the gateway shut, separating our worlds forever. Even as we speak, many of my kind are trapped inside the Magitech research for being drained of their powers. As he just drags and throws her right back into bed. She seems to have calmed down a bit. I sense that Aurora was in danger. My magic son. Aurora's an esper? No, not exactly. She's actually quite different from her. She looks like she's suffering. She is terrified. What do you mean? Her very existence strikes fear into her heart. Is there anything we can do to help her? Once she understands her true nature and can make peace with that, then her fears and doubts should subside. What can we do to help? The others of my kind trapped inside the facility, they may be able to help you. So we can get inside there, we'll be able to find the other espers. They are there, deep within that wretched place, trapped inside those glass tubes. It will be the death of them. They will die? Yes, without question. Gestal's methods are incorrect. You cannot attain an esper's true power by force. No, that only we. Our powers aren't that easy to capture. Certain conditions apply. Only when we become Magicite can our powers be transferred in full. Magicite? When we transform into Magicite, all of our power can be duplicated. What is Magicite? Magicite is the very essence of an esper's soul. Should we make the conscious choice to transform, our life ends and Magicite is all that remains. These are new friends. These are my companions who fell as we fled the facility. I will give you my power as well. Depending on your individual affinities between us, we'll either be able to utilize our powers or that's a nice in-universe that's a nice in-universe way of saying not everybody can every esper. Old man, are you really gone? Magicite? I cannot have Why will you do such a If you can help save many, if our power is used for destruction, skies will darken and life will fail. I implore you, please stop Gestro. Can't let history repeat itself. Steve Rima, Tonberry, Hera, and Spiky Tiger. First boss ever in Secret Mana. Oh, there's our friends. Is everyone here? I was thinking. Let's talk on the way back down. Once I have the chance to reconfigure my party, I'm going to go over to some of the party members that we haven't seen yet. That dialogues are automatic at this. Oh, maybe not. You were placed inside test tubes next to the espers. Then their energy is drained and infused into. Then we need to put a stop to them. We just split it into two groups then. Remember, we still need to strengthen our defenses and cost. Agreed. Orange is the capital of Gestro's empire. I'll go. After all, I know it from the inside. That's what she. But to go alone. Don't worry, I'm going to. Out? You have my sword. I'm out of here. Hey, thanks. Okay, so who didn't we... Oak the Onion Knight, that's Gal's counterpart, and Draco, the Avalon, is Kyne's counterpart. So that actually works out. I wanted to read the Hyrule Historia to see how the Zelda game timelines was. You know, I have a copy of it too. I surprisingly got a copy from a Secret Santa on a retro gaming board that I'm still part of. I didn't even ask for it too. I don't think I even put it on my list. It just came with the couple games. So that was one of my biggest surprises last Christmas. I'm really glad I have it too. I also included a few photos of pictures from the inside of it when I did my History with Zelda games blog post as well. Hey Caleb, how's it going? Wait for us in Fraust. We'll find our way back safely. The Empire is the northern continent. Ships aren't going there, so how are we? The people in Sunfall City might be able to help us. But why are you coming? Why do you ask? You think I don't trust you? No, that isn't it. I just want to know why. Well, said I'd protect you, Tifa, and I meant it. If you say so. Can I have control, please? Alright, we're going to save first. Do a screenshot. Going okay, man. Playing hooky from work tonight. Mostly relaxed. You missed a pun in that comment? Yeah, naturally I did. Welcome, Caleb. We're on the last little bit of my hack showcase for Return of the Dark Sorcerer. I'm going to show off what the magic system is like. If you've played the FF6 hack Brave New World, you kind of know what to expect here. So let's take a look at everybody first. We got Tifa the Brawler. Let's re-equip everybody first. Okay, what do we have here? Alright, so anything that's shadowed out, she can't use. So she can use Spiky Tiger and Terra. So I think I'll stick with Terra for her. Guys, how are you feeling about this hack? I love it. This was one of the first hacks I discovered, and this was also one of my first streams and hack showcases before I really formalized the hack showcase, my hack showcase series, and started linking these to blog reviews. So I'm redoing this so I can get a more up-to-date version of the video, the hack, and actually do a full-on review of it this time. Alright, so he can use Spiky Tiger and ramuh. So let's see that. Only Spiky Tiger for Arc. And Cloud can't use anything because it sucks at life. So like I said before, Avalon is Kain's counterpart, and Arc is Gal's counterpart. Seeing how Arc is Gal's counterpart, he's definitely not what you would think. Which we're going to see if there is an esper in this. So let's see. Wheels is pretty much the counterpart to Setzer's gambling attack. Havoc, if I remember correctly, is a single target for General Leo's shock attack. Arc can use runic abilities. Pretty much these esper names in this are the counterparts to who they are in FF6. So Terra is actually Serin's counterpart. Yeah, Caleb, the Symphony of the Night randomizer is pretty amazing. I've been playing it on my own a little bit thanks to Chris. I think sunfall is up here. Once I get out of the damn. We don't want to use Spiky Tiger again. I want to just get the hell through this. And that said about Ark being Gal's counterpart, Ark also has an amazing backstory and whatnot too that you find out about during Ronan's scenario. And honestly, Aurora has a great backstory as well. Let's just say he's not just a carbon copy counterpart for Shadow Eater. Let's try. Okay, we're fighting putties from Power Rangers. Cool. It's been fun to play. I got some good weapon drops early on, so all the bosses I fought so far have been overs. Dude, honestly, it's always good when you get when you roll a good seed in a randomizer, especially if you're able to get good stuff in the beginning, help you out later on. I really wish I knew how. I really wish I knew how the spoiler logs generated prior to that. Especially since I've got a few, especially I'm wondering where things are in the seed that I rolled that I've been messing around with. Seriously though, I wish there was a chocobo stable nearby so that I could have used. Oh, wait, I think this is the opera house. Yeah, that's the opera house. Fuck bean. That's that. If I can't find this goddamn town in a minute, I'm going to hit fast forward and turn like the wind. But I really think I'm going the wrong way at this point. Hold on, I think I got the map. So. Alright, sorry about this. I honestly thought I knew where the stupid town was. And I walked completely past it. Of course I did. Kill when the randomizer works in your favor. Exactly. Okay, I had a feeling I went the freaking wrong way. Because I did this same thing the last time when I was trying out this idea. There we go. Let's use the shelter. Oh, tifa turned into an alcoholic beverage. And here's sunfall. Here's the item shop. Here's an old man in my way. Is this where I need to be? Here's the I think this is the counterpart to the auction hall. So the auction hall is in this. No. Excuse me, old. Here, let's look at some paintings, guys. He's got the whole world in his hand. The fireplace channel. How futurist. Here's a Mr. Saturn from Earthbound. What the heck is this thing? Oink oink, pig big, do away with the pork. Mr. Fluffy Luffles. Picture of a beautiful cacti. It almost looks alive. Should have been a playable character. It's just a pretty dude. You could pass for Isabel any day, huh? Haven't heard of her? She's a famous opera singer who plays the role of Maria. I heard she went missing. I sleep in your bed now. Right there? No. Isabel, thank heavens you're safe. What in the world are you wearing? Who are these people? Are you talking to me? Oh, I'm sorry, miss. My mistake. You look exactly like Isabel. You know, the famous opera singer. If you say so. Well, I suppose Isabel isn't so well endowed to him. Hey, watch it, Buster. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness, my life might as well be coming to an end. This is terrible. Tifa looks like Isabel? My heat still saying the same. That odd fellow must have dropped this. Who was that, anyway? He's the manager of the opera house nearby. Everyone calls him Impresario. He's been out of his mind ever since that letter arrived. My dearest Isabel, I want ye for me, woman. I'm coming to get ye, Sky Pirate. And now we meet Setzer's counterpart. Who's this Sky Pirate? You're joking, right? Were you born on a farm or something? Okay, now I am pretty sure everybody here in chat knows what this music is from. The first time I heard this, I pretty much lost it. Because this is really appropriate for the way they built Sorcerer's counterpart. Not to mention when you meet him later after the opera house, he pretty much is a drunk sky pirate. Anyway. Named Otis. That's Captain Otis, the infamous sky pirate. He was the captain of the ill-fated Dragoon Knights from the fallen kingdom of Agatha. He managed to escape his own execution and commandeer the Empire's flagship, Daedalus. Now he is just a drunken fugitive of the Empire that causes all sorts of trouble. Maybe we can get him to give us a lift. You read my mind. So, yeah, that's Sorcerer's counterpart, a drunk sky pirate whose theme song is He's a Pirate from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And like I said, the first time I heard that, I pretty much lost it because of how insanely appropriate that was. Do a quick save. So, that's Return of the Dark Sorcerer, the FF6 hack. I'm going to post the link one more time in the chat room. And there goes Moobot, moving the bot as always. So yeah, this is Return of the Dark Sorcerer. We went through the extended opening and all the beginning up to the burning of the castle. Jumped over to Zozo to meet the espers and get magic. Showed off the magic system, which is like that from Brave New World. And then we went to Sunfall to meet Sorcerer's counterpart, the drunken sky pirate Otis, to set up for the Opera House story arc. Like I said, I pretty much give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars or 5 stars, but most likely it'll be 4.5, only because there's a number of spots in the game later when you hit the World of Ruin that are pretty difficult for regular bosses and side bosses or the super bosses that are in this. Though the super bosses aren't as plentiful in this later in the game as FF4 Ultima, that's for sure. And as much as I like having some of the counterparts being Tifa, Cloud, and later Fusuya, Gobez making an appearance, and Sid and Professor Oak as Sid, it can be off-putting to some people, and really make this go from a professional hack to glorified fan fiction. Like I said, I don't mind. It was a little off-putting at first, but I grew to enjoy it and like it, because it feels like Cloud and Tifa were integrated into the story mostly seamlessly. And like I said before, yes, Rachel is Eris and Sephiroth making an appearance. I haven't gotten as far as when Fusuya and the girl from FF9 shows up as Strago and Rome's counterparts, but I'm going to have to play this on my own again, or at least start streaming this sometime in the future. So let me know what you think of this hack. I'll start working on the review of this probably in the morning and throughout the weekend. Tomorrow night and Saturday night will be the viewer's choice streams for arcade and then retro Friday and Saturday night respectively. I still have I still have choices open on Twitter if you want to leave a comment on that post for any suggestions for one of the viewers choice nights or for both of them. I'm still up for suggestions since I really don't have that many. And you're welcome to use 10 channel points to make a suggestion for either one now, or I'm going to leave it open during those streams for live. And if I have to take a break to download anything new, I will. Sunday will be my birthday stream, starting with a no wolf run of Super Mario Bros. 3, and I really hope everybody comes to join. Wolf run I did a couple days ago was kind of practice for getting me back in the mood for SMB3, and this is going to be my first time doing a no wolf run in SMB3, so I am excited about that. So it's almost 4 a.m. here on the East Coast, and I'm going to see who we can raid, and I'm going to find something and go to bed. If I do anything in the afternoon, I'm not entirely sure where it's going to be, honestly. If you want to make me a suggestion on Twitter, go for it, please. Go to bed. If I do anything in the afternoon, Alright, I think we're going to raid Writer of Lamia. She's playing Cat Quest. She's a great streamer and a really great person. Really chill. So again, let me know what you think of this hack in any of my next streams or on Twitter. And if you want to see me do a full playthrough of this at some point in the future. And I will hopefully catch everybody sometime tomorrow.
The last 48 hours I have gotten maybe 7 hours of sleep.
I will catch everybody soon. Thanks again for joining me. I really do appreciate it.
How? What?